Greetings one and all. Welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I am back in Australia, as I explained in my previous video. I am actually in a new kitchen. Well, not new, it's a second-hand kitchen, but I'm in a new flat. Again, it's not new, a different flat, a different kitchen. So I thought I'd just return to a cooking video. I know I haven't been doing many lately, and I'm going to do a version of the very first video I made, which is salt and pepper pork chops. But I have got an exciting new gadget to go along with my different kitchen that I'm going to try out to aid us to make them. But we'll get to that shortly. First of all, I want to marinate my pork. So, just in a bowl here, I've got 3 egg whites. I'm going to add a good lot of salt to that. And I've just got some onion powder. I'm just going to put in just a little sprinkle of that, or quite a large sprinkle. And with my whizzer here, we're just going to whiz that up. And we just want it nice and frothy like that. We're not making creams or stiff peaks. Alright, now here I've just got some thinly sliced pork loin steaks, and I might just, like you can see, they are quite thinly sliced, and I bought them like that just for convenience. But I might just slice those in half so they end up about that size. Then we're going to put them in our marinade, mix them all up, and we're going to leave them for a couple of hours. So I'll get on with that, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Alrighty guys, so it's, yeah, like I say, a couple of hours later. Light's starting to go on me through this window, but I've just turned the kitchen light on. See how we go. So in this bag, I've just got about half a cup of corn flour, and I've just added a bit more of that seasoning, the onion powder, just a little bit more, and I've also added some ground white pepper. I haven't added any more salt yet, but we will be adding a bit more to the final dish. Now I did fail to mention my meat here, pork, that was about 500 grams. Right, next step, obviously, I'm going to throw it in my bag here. I've shook that bag up to mix that pepper and onion powder through it. Let's just, with clean hands, throw it in. I'm quickly just going to wash my hand, wash that egg off my hand, just so the outside of my bag stays clean. We're going to seal it up. And yeah, obviously, just shake that bag all up, get it all coated. Get all those pieces of pork coated. And I'll get on with that. And then next thing, I'll show you my secret weapon. Alright, now let me quickly show you what I'm going to be using to fry my pork today. I've got here a Tefal Oleoclean deep fryer. So that's the basin of it. Let me show you. We've got here a basket that will sit inside it. Obviously, when our oil's heated up, and it also comes with this U-boot lid. So this is going to be the first time I'm using it. First time I've had a deep fryer. But what's special about this one, the reason I've sort of avoided them in the past is I kind of think, you know, the oil just gets really dirty, and the thought of using it a few times, you sort of nearly have to because it uses so much oil. But this one has actually got a filtration system. So here, when you finish cooking and your oil's cleaned down, you can actually turn this lever to this setting and your oil will drain into this reservoir and filter it out. The rest of that, the things on top, you can just take out and wash any old way. Put them in your dishwasher, wash them in your sink, and then next time you go to cook, you can actually pull this reservoir out, and that will have your filtered oil in there. But for now, we're just going to put it back on cook. I'm going to take off that lid, take the basket out, and get some oil in there to cook our pork. So you can see there it's got a minimum and maximum. Now it does tell you the maximum is 3.5 litres, but I'm just going to fill it about halfway between those two marks. So now I'm just heating the oil up. When that red light goes off, apparently it's ready, but straight away I can feel heat coming out of there, so I don't think it's going to take too long. Alrighty, well that heated up really super quick, so I'm going to throw my basket in there. Got my pork. Alrighty, let's get that lid on it. Alright, just going to let those drain there now on the edge. I'll turn that oil off, and then we'll get to the next phase of the dish. Alrighty guys, I'm sorry my lighting's not too good in here, but I've got a wok going here with some more oil in it, just a little bit. I've got some chopped garlic, some chopped spring onions, or scallions as my American friends call them, and some cayenne chili. Let's get them in there. And this is all going to happen really, really quickly. Stir up. More salt. Some more brown white pepper. And our pieces of drained pork chop. In the stir up. Alright, we'll take that off the heat and we'll serve her up. Alrighty guys, so I'm sitting here in my new kitchen. Well, as I say, it's not new, in my updated premises. About to eat one of my favourite dishes of all time. Like I said, I made these the very, very first video of my YouTube channel when I didn't even know what YouTube really was. I just sort of winged it. Alrighty guys, so I'm sitting here and oh fuck. It's for a laugh, it's worth going back and watching that video. Not that I'm saying they're heaps better now, but yeah, that one's particularly funny. But anyway, I really wanted to try that deep fryer, so let's have a look at a piece of our pork there. Salt and pepper pork chop. Very, very classic, famous, simple Chinese dish. The idea is to get the batter crunchy, to get that chili, garlic and onion sort of dry, so it's a dry sort of snack dish. Let's give it a taste. And that is absolutely how it's supposed to taste. It's crunchy on the outside. The pork's still a little bit juicy in the middle. It's got that salt, pepper, chili, the hint of garlic. Yum. That's really, really, really nice. And yeah, the addition of that deep fryer really, really helps. I made a decision when I was moving to this new kitchen, I would get a few gadgets. Of course, everybody's got an air fryer, but I decided to get, I'm not going to get an air fryer actually. I wanted a deep fryer. I think I'll have more uses for that. That's just me. We're all individuals. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Those of you who have watched some of the African videos, the content, the different sort of content I've been putting out lately. Thanks for putting up with that. We're back to a cooking one here, but yeah, I'm going to be making videos about all sorts of things, like I said on my New Year's video. Alright guys, if you're not a subscriber, can I ask you to hit that subscription button, and I will see you all next time.